Okay, we got the square. It's about 4 hours since we were previously in here. Natalie got a lot of her homework done, maybe not all. All right, we gotta pull this apart, pull them top boards off, and make sure you leave them so you know which end is up. Up is facing you. Okay, and then we're gonna assemble this on the floor. All right, just grab.
This is 1/4, right?
Yeah.
Okay. On both sides, right?
Well, put one of your top boards on there up to that, and then see if you have 8 1/4 on the other side to double check. Grab your top board behind you. Should be right. Just put it up, right up to that line. All right.
Oops.
Now measure the other side. Nope, other way. Put your flat end, nope, don't bend it like that. Put your flat end up there.
No.
What is it?
It's 8 3/4.
Oh, that's right, it's a 1/4 inch. We have a 1/4 inch gap on each side. So it's 8, yeah, it's 8 1/2 in. All right, 8 1/2 in. And make sure you erase that.
Eight and a half.
Okay, so put your line on this one too. And yeah, just put a line, don't put all that other stuff on there, unless you're putting a mark to which side. You don't have to do it on the other side. Yeah, I would have did that a couple times. You need a nice dark line, and treated wood does not accept a line very well. Okay, these boards, these 4x4s, are exactly 4 feet long. So we went in 8 1/2 inches, and then Natalie made her square lines, and then this distance between this inside edge here and this edge was 12 1/2. So half of that is, well, we need from here to be 11 inches. So between 11 and 12 1/2 is 1 1/2. So we measured in 3/4 on each side, and then we'll just put this right like that, line it up on this square line, and get both of these on this side in, and then tap this around until it's right, and then get this side in, and then we'll put the center in. Then we'll put the center, or the top center piece in, then the 2 outside pieces. We should be good to go. There she is. She went to get a driver. All right, there's your screws. Do you have a Phillips tip in there?
Yep.
Good. All right, I was messing with your board, so if it's not perfect,
That's your fault.
no, fix it. It looks pretty good.
That's fine.
All right, now just get some weight on it where it is, like kneel on it or something, but don't move it. And then get a screw here and here, you know, a good ways in. Don't go right towards the edge of the one you're driving into.
Like right there, you think?
That'll work. Yeah. All right, now check to make sure that you're still on your line. Looks like you're off a hair. Yeah, and that's not driven. It's got to be below the surface.
Okay.
All right, that's good. Now put another one in, and then it won't turn.
Never seen wood like crack for a screw like that. Looks weird.
It's all rubbery. Southern yellow pine, full of juice from treatment. Okay, now get your other board on the other side in.
Is it marked?
No, you're going to have to mark those, and those get marked at 3/4 in. But grab your tape measure. Well, which side are you going to mark? It's going to go like this, so it's got to be this side. But what you want to do is measure it from like whatever, 3 inches or something. Don't use the hook. And then measure in 3/4. You know, just use the line. And then just put a little hash mark and then put it down onto the face there.
Oh my god.
You're not on your line has to be over.
Oh my god.
I still don't think you're on it.
It looks like I am from the top. I think that's
Yeah,
right.
that's because you're looking from an angle. That's a parallax view.
I'm looking at it.
All right, it's right now.
down.
All right, now get the other side, and then get these on. Okay, 1 second. So both of these were 8.5 to the board, and then we're at 10 1/4 to these lines. And go ahead. And that gives us the dead center. This is actually 24 in between here. So this line is 12, and then that's 1 3/4 away from it. And she's going to get the 3/4 inch tick marks. And then we'll screw that one in place and then kind of put this thing together, I think.
Alright.
All right. So she's just got to put 4 screws in there. There you go. You got to kneel. Yeah, there you go. Don't let it move on you. All right. Couple more screws and get that center one on the top.
Look at the liquids.
Yeah. Okay. Now put that center one on the middle. All right. She banged her finger with this. This treated wood is pretty heavy. No, go on the outside. So these are 15.5. The top pieces are 5.5. So if you remove 5.5, that's 5 inches in. So if she puts that right on these 5-inch marks, you don't need the third one. It has to be right on both the outside ones. The middle, it will go wherever it goes.
Should I make a square line for this?
You don't really need to, because if it's on both of those lines, it's correct. Keep going, honey. All right. I think we need a battery. All right, new battery.
Whoa!
All right. Now, for our spacing. All right, she's got a couple nails to space it. You can go out a little further than that. She wants to try to get into the 4x4 down here. Hold your board. All right, awesome. So what you're going to want to do is measure that screw and put all your other ones in that same distance out. Behind you.
That's not it.
All right, and then your board. Pretty easy to tell by the end that one's really cut. It almost looks like this one's on upside down, but I don't think it is. No, it's not. Well, how is it? You're the first one to sit on it.
Feels nice. Alright, now, where's it? I wasn't track. There we go.
So are we going to just set this up and leave it over here for her birthday? Because I don't think we're going to be able to get it in place. Leveling is a big thing.
Yeah, probably.
All right.
Just get the bird bath in or something like that.
Or we could just put them both in here.
Okay.
And then, yeah, that would work.
Ooh, kind of deep there.
Yeah, the object is to try to get it just below the surface, otherwise it fills with water. Yeah, that was the twisty one. That end was twisty. All right, your center one, and that's it. Yeah, that looks really nice. Beautiful. All right, pick up your screws and get your nails out of there. And then we'll lift and put this thing into place. I think if we put it on an angle this way, so if you can turn that and lift up this other one. These are heavy. It's amazing this glue works on these.
Oh, that looks nice.
So are we gonna round these edges or not? I don't know if it needs to.
I don't think it needs to. It looks fine, and they're not hazardous.
All right. Yeah, that is beautiful. All right, now get the bird bath.
Right here.
Yeah, somewhere around there. And is that the right side? Yeah. All right. It's right here, honey, in the drawer.
Oh yeah. That's fun that we did that.
Oh, careful.
Yeah, I opened it so abruptly.
All right. Yeah, we will definitely have to attach that bird bath to the ground. We'll have to, I was thinking it had flats on the bottom and I could put straps on it, but it doesn't. So we're gonna have to, we'll come up with something. But that'll just blow right over in our area. Okay, yeah, that is an awesome bench. Sturdy as all get out too.
It's not moving. If I put two like potted plants here or something.
She might want them just to be left alone because her coffee can go on there and maybe a book or. Okay, we almost had an incident. Cindy came out, but she just went out to the car, so we're all good. So this is her birthday present, a concrete block bench. Natalie found something like it on, what was that, Etsy or something? Pinterest, that's what I said.
No.
Pinterest. She found it on Pinterest, and we developed our own design from that. And how's sit on it normally? How's the leg thing? Your mom's got really short legs, so she'll be fine. And then we got to put it somewhere where she's got water for the bird bath. So that's why we've been prepping that area behind the barn. Have you watered that yet today? Mm-hmm. All right. So yeah, that is beautiful. Just 3 pieces, but those 2 ends are massively heavy. Okay. All right. If you need any dimensions on this, just ask for them in the comment section. I can give them to you, but I think I mentioned everything within the video. The glue that we used is PL 500, Loctite PL 500 landscape cement. It's 4 landscape blocks. You've seen that we were lifting these things, and they weigh over 100 pounds glued together. They're very heavy. And it takes like 7 days or something. Was it 7 days?
2 to 7 days.
2 to 7 days. So these are just about dry. I think that was a week ago that we glued these together.
It was right before we left for Milwaukee, and that was on Wednesday. So it's been 8 days.
8 days. All right. So they are fine. And then it was 1 10-foot deck board and 1 4x4. And 1 2x4x8, and then some screws, shorter if you can get them. Then you can put 2 in each. We can do that too. We can get some shorter screws, but I don't know if we'll need them or not. Seems to be holding together just fine. Okay, so if you want to see this thing put into place, we'll probably do it after her mom's birthday tomorrow. I don't know when that'll be, but we'll get this in place and do some planting around it. It'll be really nice. So if you want to see that, make sure you subscribe and click on the update icon. And if you have any questions or comments, put them in the comment section below. And if you give the video a thumbs up and or share it, it helps us out greatly. Thanks for watching and have a great day.